After this, let us go to the force experienced by the conductor carrying current. For that, make the students practice this diagram carefully. A stand is taken. Carefully ask them to plot the stand. Stand is taken. After that, here a battery is placed. Here the battery is placed, and from this battery a wire is taken like this, and it is wound around the stand and made to suspend an aluminium rod. AB. Aluminium rod is made to suspend here. Now second edge is taken like this, and we take it to suspend the second edge of the aluminium rod AB. Like this. This diagram is to be carefully given practice to all students. This horseshoe magnet should be carefully plotted like this. Horseshoe magnet placed in this experiment should be, diagram should be very, very important. Here we should take three U's. First U, this is second U, and take this third U. To provide the space, after providing the space you take them. This is the diagram you can take. Third U should be connected to this. This is the third U, like this. It should be connected like this. This is the first U, second U, third U. So let us draw it again. So before plotting, you should make sure that three U's are present like this. 1, 2, sufficiently large. Third U should be carefully plotted. After that, you take this same version of rhombus and join them. You should plot below this. Like this. Now join this first U, second U. This will be better. So give practice of this diagram and make them to emphasize clearly what happens. When strength of the current is increased, direction of force resulted, how it will happen. So here the direction of force resulted can be emphasized with left hand rule. Fleming's left hand rule. So you have to stretch forefinger, middle finger and thumb. Forefinger, middle finger and thumb are to be carefully stretched. This is thumb, left hand. Left hand rule should be made clear. Left hand rule. Fleming's left hand rule. This is thumb, forefinger, middle finger. If middle finger indicate direction of current, forefinger indicate magnetic field, then thumb indicate direction of force resulted on the conductor. This formula, this rule should be given thorough practice. After that, here also you have to make them to apply this rule carefully. This is the direction of field and this is the direction of current taking place from B to A to B. Now what happens? Positive to negative. Current should be always taken from positive to negative. Current flow is taking place like this. Field is taking place downward direction. Let us apply middle finger and forefinger. Then what is the fate of this particular metal rod? It will move into the horseshoe magnet. It will move into the horseshoe magnet. Yes, it will move into the horseshoe magnet. Again, if you change the polarity north to south, what happens? It will move out of the horseshoe magnet. This deflection increases with the increase of strength of current as well as increase of magnetic field. These aspects are to be carefully given practice and make them clarified clearly. And finally, let us go to the very, very important thing, that the domestic circuit. Household purpose, domestic circuit diagram should be made clear. Here we have to take 3 wires. This is the first wire, what we call line, and the second wire, what we call, let us take green one, green, and this is actually you have to take black. This is neutral. These two are to be taken to the house where the particular fuse will be present here. Fuse will be present, and this is the neutral wire will be taken like this between these two. 240 volts potential difference. 220 volts potential difference will exist. And later this is taken to the next chamber where you get this. Where you get this meter arrangement will be present. These two are carefully connected to this meter. Blue color wire also will be connected to this meter. From there, again, this red wire and blue wire are taken and connected to this particular distribution box. What I call it as distribution box. The distribution box should be carefully plotted. Distribution box. Here, all distribution networks will be present. Different types of fuses, all will present. Distribution box will present like this. After this particular red wire is taken, and this black wire is also taken from both sides and connected to different switches. Here different switches are there. Different switches are connected. This is the three-way plug. In this three-way plug, blue wire is connected. This is neutral from one side, and second side we connect live wire. Again three-way box. Again three-way pins are present in every room, wherever they are present. One side it should be connected to the neutral wire, and from the other side it should be connected to the live wire. Now third kind of wire will come out, that is green wire. What you call it as earth wire. This earth wire will be taken carefully, and it will be used to connect the third pin to earth the total surge current taking place in all electric appliances. Earthing is necessary. You have to explain children how earthing is very, very important to prevent the shocks and to make the entire unwanted excess of current taking place in all metallic appliances should be made zero, should be nullified. For that, earthing is very, very necessary. This distribution diagram should be given practice thoroughly. I request all of you to give this concept build up and give clarity of how circular loop is important and solenoid and how force is taking place. Fleming's left hand rule. In the textbook, Fleming's right hand rule also given. Here, only one point is iterated at the middle of the lesson, that is, electricity and magnetism are interconvertible. Electricity can be converted into magnetic field. By Oersted experiment, we have demonstrated this. Same manner, by Faraday's experiment, we can give the emphasis that magnetic field, varying magnetic field can be converted into electricity. Varying magnetic field. When you take a magnetic field is taken. Please give this emphasis to all children. A magnetic field is placed. Inside that, a metal rod is kept, or a loop is kept. This is a metal rod with loop. This loop is connected to all houses. All houses connected. This loop is connected to all houses like this. Now electrons are present like this. As you move this seriously, as you move or rotate, as you move this with V speed or rotate, turn it around, what happens? By Fleming's left hand rule, moving charges, these are moving charges, what happens? This is the field is taking place into the board, and this charged particles are moving their way, making their path in this direction along the middle finger. Then thumb represent the force experienced by the electrons. These all electrons will start moving in upward direction, and they will be driven through all the houses and come back. So what happens? What happened here? When a magnetic field is changing, or steady magnetic field, if coil is rotated or moved, immediately the electrons present in that will be driven all along the loop from one side to another side. These all will be made to drive. They will be driven through all this loop and again come back to this particular place by applying Fleming's left hand. So this is the way the power is generating nowadays. This is what Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, this phenomena, this is very helping us in generating the power supply. And please give them how right hand rule will help us to get the direction of current. Stretch the forefinger in the direction of magnetic field and the direction of thumb. Thumb represents direction of motion of conductor. Then middle finger gives the direction of induced current. So right hand thumb rule. Stage right hand thumb rule should be plotted like this. This is what you call it as middle finger, and this is thumb. Thumb is giving us force or motion of conductor, motion of conductor, motion of conductor, and this particular thumb will give us motion of conductor, right? Middle finger, forefinger, and thumb. Sorry, you can take this as field, magnetic field, magnetic field, magnetic field. This is forefinger and this is thumb. So, here what happens? Inside the magnetic field, if you move the conductor along the thumb, this represents motion of conductor. What happens now? Immediately current will take place in the upward direction. Middle finger tells the direction of current produced here. What you call it as Fleming's right hand rule will help us in understanding the power generation. So again he can apply here. Forefinger indicate magnetic field. Thumb indicate direction of motion of conductor. Then middle finger indicates the direction in which induced current has taken place. Middle finger gives the induced current. So please give this all information to all youngster and smart children and develop the concept and make them to thorough the quick check summary, and after that change the question into different competencies and give practice. And fourth one, please ask them to write as it is given in the textbook, and please ask them to avoid writing whatever not given in the textbook. Finally, please provide them enough information, whatever the mistake they are doing with your legible evaluation. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.